Live from the Mudio Studio in sunny Patascala,
There you go.
it's the JR Rock and Roll Show.
Previously
On JR Rock and Roll Show, there was no rock and roll. Oh my God, I'm Harry. Jesus. How long has it been?
No, you're Steven.
I should have done a 3, 2, 1 so I knew when to edit us in. But anyway.
Oh, are we in?
Are
we on
I
yet?
seriously lost the bumper in music. I don't know where it is.
Oh, I know, but are we going right
we
now?
could be.
Well, that's what I mean. Are you?
Yeah.
Have you hit play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's recording. It's been recording. When I go look at the video, I kind of find a good starting point. Like if there's quiet here, and then
I gotcha.
yeah, you can hear the heater in the background.
Okay.
All right. I need a
Is
beer.
that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Yep.
You think Alexa still works?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about her.
Alexa. Oh, we've got to do the. It's. Never mind. Hold on a minute.
It takes her a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Beer Face. Is that our?
We're going right into it, aren't we?
I need a beer.
Okay.
Either that or I go upstairs. And
Yeah,
get one,
you're right.
If one of these turn out to be a turd, though.
Mine's a Diet Coke.
Well, you got to try it first to see if you like it. It's not the real one, folks. She's obsessed. She's literally obsessed with the Mandalorian.
Don't. Oh shoot! You're breaking things. Wait.
Normal.
Wait.
Normal.
Oh god. Grew to. Wait.
See,
Oh.
I know you're looking at that monitor there. And behind this black bar, he is the actual. You can see him there.
Oh.
Just because you can't
How
see him on the
far?
monitor. Oh, you're not on it. Don't
Okay.
worry. It stops right about there.
Okay.
So you.
So I just. He's so darn cute.
Yeah.
So darn cute, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll have to watch that whole series again.
Oh.
I'm
yes.
sad that
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Because it's gonna be cold outside.
Oh my God, I can't. That is
Oh.
so long. I'm not used to seeing all this hair on me. It's
Cold
a dead of winter.
outside and. Did they say snow for tomorrow or no?
It was a bit of mixture of everything, but the important thing is it's going to be dark. I hate it when it's like 20 degrees and bright and sunshiny. Like, ooh, we could go outside, and you go outside and the wind just rips your skin off.
It
and
was
freezes.
great today. We had fun today. I
Yeah.
had fun today.
Oh, it was in the casino.
Yes.
You know why? Because it was dark in the casino.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, even walking from the car to the casino wasn't bad
Yeah.
because the sun was out and had no coat on.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't like to wear a coat into the.
It gets hot. I get hot.
Yep.
It was hot.
Well, I didn't either. But hey,
I'm going to have you move this way. That microphone needs to be
oh, can I just move the microphone?
a little bit.
Hello.
There you
Oh,
go.
there I am.
Oh,
I hear it now.
that's excellent. I need to hear you over the heater.
Yes.
I think they need to hear you over the heater, too.
It's warm down here, though.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
Because in a basement, this is a frigid-ass
Yeah, usually
environment.
I've got two.
Well, can you
things
feel
on.
that heat coming at you?
I
Right.
don't know. Well, I guess that's what I'm feeling because I'm feeling some kind of heat, but it's not.
Oh, it's not the radiating heat. I want to get one of those for in here.
You
that,
think?
That thing above.
Yeah.
But I have to order it on Amazon.
But it's extremely warm down here right now.
Yeah. Well. All right. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 8.
Your random number between 1 and 1 is 1. By the way,
Can't argue
I
with that.
can learn your voice to improve your Alexa experience.
No.
Would you like to try it?
Hell no.
Try again.
Alexa, there's 8. Right. Okay. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 8.
Your random number between 1 and 8 is 8.
That was just as creative as 1.
Oh, well. What way you going?
Left to right, I guess.
Okay.
So that's 8.
The
would
most
be-
dullest looking one.
Well, it had a tractor on it. That's what it.
Oh,
drew me
I
to
didn't
it.
see the
It
tractor.
had a tractor
okay.
on it.
Okay.
So, well, we'll have to. I'll open it for you. And then
Okay.
pass it on and see if we get beer face or no beer face. Ladies and gentlemen, sipping. Making weird noises with mouth. Licking lips. Licking lips again.
Try it again.
Sipping.
It's not bitter.
Okay.
It's almost
Tractory.
too light. It's almost too light.
Really?
Yeah, you try.
Really? All right, let me see what we got here. This is Ohio Farm Bureau, made with malt and hops. Well, that makes sense. Collaboration between North High Brewing and Ohio Farm Bureau. Cover crop beer. How much alcohol we got? in
That's
this
what
bitch?
I'm wondering.
Where do they put that shit?
I mean, it's great because there's no bitterness to it. It's smooth.
All right. Let's see if I beer face then.
But I'm wondering how much alcohol is in it because it's very light tasting.
Oh my god, that is light. Gamey almost.
I'm not tasting gamey. I'm just tasting light, almost watery.
Do you like it?
I do because I'm not a big into the.
Do you want it?
Well, I'm not going to drink all of it, but we'll share.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh man, me and these glasses.
You'd be good visual right now. Too bad you don't want to be on the TV.
Nope. Maybe after COVID and things get back to normal and I can actually go have my hair done normally or whatever.
Now, see, I have bedhead today. This is 2 bedhead. Because original bedhead when I woke up, and then nap bedhead, which would be couch head. So
Yes, couch head. That's what I
Yeah.
got right now.
this
I'm
is
not
a
seeing
work-
an alcohol content on here at all.
Yeah.
Do
So-
they?
see, now that's
Don't
at
they have
the.
to put that on there?
I don't know what it is, what the rule is for that, but these are the singles at the end of the aisle at the beer section at Kroger.
Right.
So if it doesn't come in a 6-pack, that would have that information on the 6-pack box. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. So they opened it from the.
It was a straggler.
But they don't have to put it on the actual can?
I don't know what the rules are.
See if you see it.
I
I'm-
look.
I'm bad
I
at
can't
that.
see it. If I look too hard, I'm like spilling it all over. I should have looked first.
But again, it's very.
It's not bad.
It's good
Well, it's
because it's light. for
Carefully
me.
crafted,
Yeah.
brewed and packed at North High Street Brewing Company, Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks! One more is wet.
I suppose we could Google it.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I didn't bring down was my
You forgot your
laptop.
cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm really winging it today.
This is going to be a terrible show.
It is
Because I
we're
got
getting
nothing.
back into it. And
Well,
didn't you have a list?
oh God, no.
Oh, I thought I saw a list upstairs.
That's a bunch of horse shit.
I didn't read it.
I don't even think there was anything of value on that.
I
but-
didn't. Oh, okay.
And I made that list like a month ago.
That still
it
could
was-
be worth talking about or saying, "Wow, this happened a month ago."
Guaranteed it was stupid shit from
But
my
that's always the
perspective.
funnest stuff to talk about.
True.
So,
Well, if you happen that way to go to the little, I was going to say little boys' room. Well, if you have to go take a piss, let's be
That
frank.
will be
We're adults
happening.
here. You can pick it up, and we can see if there's anything good on there. And I guarantee you there's not, because I probably would have remembered it.
this is so nice. You supported our farmers by
Yes.
buying this. That is very nice.
We all have to eat.
Did you know that
Of course
when
I
you
did.
bought it? Okay.
No, but I'm glad. I'm kind of sad we didn't get the Sexy Weekend beer this week.
You could have pretended and counted down to it. I had to ask if that's what it said, because, yeah.
See, I saw the can there, and I was like, well, you can't not get a beer that says Sexy Weekend.
Now, I have to question how they wrote local on there.
Locale.
That's what I mean. So does it mean it's a diet beer?
Well, I don't know. Let's see if they give any more information on the Sexy Week. Whether it's a 50-mile ride down to the Scioto Valley, that sounds like it could be around here, a 10-mile hike through Wayne National Forest. Does that ring a bell? Is that
Not
here?
really, but I'd like to look that up to see.
Or you just dominated your backyard from the grass to the grill. What does that mean? This beer will offer you all the balance and easy drinking character of a light beer with the hop forward aroma of an IPA. Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Don't open it because we've got many shows to go through.
Yeah, I know.
The other one's very flowery.
Believe me, this will be very refreshed. I enjoy going in there and just kind of
Oh, I got
grabbing,
you. I got you.
whatever. Because you buy it's like $9.99 for a 6-pack, and you could do it when you're there if you want to just go to that end aisle. You
Find
open the
the
box
one I like.
and just kind of pick a pretty one, an ugly one,
I
or
love
one
the
that you would
bottles.
never pick.
That's usually how I buy my alcohol is
Yeah.
by looking at the bottle. You know, when that one place we went in, it's like, I'm going to get this just because the bottle's cool.
Yeah.
And remember the place we went and had the hot sauce? And it was in the
You have to be more
grenade.
specific.
Well, on our way to Put in Bay.
Oh yeah, the cheese place.
Is that what?
I can't remember the name of it.
Cheese Haven. I think
Sure.
that's it.
I can get you there, but I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, but that was cool. I almost bought it. I wish I did now. That hot sauce that looked like a grenade. Just because of the
Yeah.
packaging. That was so cool.
I was still my cheap bastard.
I
days.
was too. It was like, it's probably not, we have a gazillion things of hot sauce. And and it was like almost $20 for it, but it would have been worth it.
I think it would have been worth it to just to have like you said, the bottle. But I would have loved to taste the hot sauce. But it looked more barbecuey sauce.
Yeah,
with
I think it
spice.
was.
So
I think it was.
That's why I wasn't like, hey, we got to get this
Yeah.
too. Because I was at that point, I was in the mood for looking for that, weird beer to make 3 days up there. Kind of cool. Because that was like COVID time, so we didn't know what we were getting into. Lord knows. But.
Yeah. Not to mention, I still haven't put my little container of alcohol that I got to put in my coffee. It's still sitting upstairs.
I saw that up
Yep.
there.
I keep forgetting about
What
it.
is that called? It's like a Irish creamer whiskey for your
Yep.
coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, we should have that tomorrow while we watch this little guy.
We can.
The last.
I just keep forgetting it's in there until after I've drank and stuff and go in to get a tea afterwards or whatever, and it's like I'm not putting it in tea.
You
it
don't
goes
think
in my
about
coffee.
alcohol at 8:00
Yeah.
in the morning. I
Exactly.
do, but now during COVID, I have.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I thought about alcohol this morning.
Did you have anything?
I
this
wanted
morning?
to.
We
Well-
were pretty early at Brew Brothers when we drank our 6. I loved that. That was so cool.
Yeah, the Mr. Mixie.
Their
The sample pack.
samples. That's the way I'll do it all the time because that was cool. Though, cake. Oh my God, that was good.
How did they word that? It was great cake or cake. I can't remember.
I
but
can't remember, but it definitely had
it-
cake flavor to it.
was
That
the-
was amazing.
It was like Guinness
The birthday,
dark.
yeah.
It was just a stouty stout, dark, thick, like you could stand up a
and
pencil.
I
in it.
usually don't like those.
I
and
know.
I drank that whole thing.
I was so proud.
It tasted like freaking birthday cake. It was good.
Yeah.
So kudos to them on that. That
Yeah.
was their all those are their own, right?
Yeah.
They
They
brew
brew
their
all their own stuff in there.
Hence the word Brew Brothers.
Hey.
So that was, we had 6 on our sampler, right? Or 5.
Oh, is it bad that I can't remember? I want to say, let's see.
There was one missing because she said
But there was 5. I think there was.
but there was 6 on the board.
Because you like the one in the dead center.
Yeah.
I went after the 2 here and the 2 there because they were very.
Yeah, you're
bitter,
right. So
you
there
know.
were 5 on
I
there.
think my
Yeah.
final answer is 5.
5. But there were 6 on the board but she had said it goes right in order of the board except for this one that she didn't put on there.
This is leaving a gamey aftertaste.
Yeah, it's not. I couldn't give it a thought. I wouldn't get it again.
You didn't beer face though.
No, because it's really light. It's
Mhm.
almost. That's why I like to know if there's how much alcohol is in it.
I'm worried about Sexy Weekend being like a light beer.
Low cal.
Low cal. But they did have some fancy ones in that place. I kind of tried to grab whatever. Caught
And
your eye.
if you're a brewery, that's how you're gonna sell your. I mean, almost more than the taste of the beer.
Yeah.
Is your can.
But you know what's weird now after all this microbrewing thing is just taken off, caught fire, everybody's got a microbrew in their basement kind of thing, trying to have the cool bottles, the cool name, the whatever. It's now, for me, gotten to the point where I just walk in. Like when she asked, well, what kind of beer do you like? IPA. Just any IPA or double IPA. I don't care.
I don't even know how to phrase those. I don't know what
I don't care what the bottle looks like. You know, I don't care what the name, because I know you go through all the fancy names. You have to have your own identity and all that stuff. But I've drank so much specialty beers now and microbrews that I don't care. Just point me to the IPA or the bitterer or the betterer.
So, like, the one that I was drinking that was the cake, that is a lager?
That was a stout.
Okay.
Stout you pretty much can't see through.
Right, and it has the foamy crap on the top,
Yeah.
which I normally do not like those at all.
You can stand a pencil up in it and it doesn't feel...
What?
I made that up.
What is a lager, then? Which one of those 5 would have been a lager?
It was like the darker...
The second one in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
from this way.
And on the thing, it had redhead. So would that be a...
That was the amber.
Oh, ambers.
Yeah.
Those are ambers.
Yeah,
okay.
Ambers are real easy to pick out.
And those are usually good.
Yeah. The lighter and the IPAs are, they kind of have that golden.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a darker golden for the IPAs, especially if they're double. But, the one on the far right, I can't remember what it was, but that tasted like your everyday beer.
Mm-hmm. Your typical kind of stuff, Coronas type. Yep.
Corona Sphere kind of beer.
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Coronas, or are you going for Corona?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I like this beer. Every time I think it's because I'm blind, but I still have the same beard I had in high school.
You got it going on, baby.
Well, I didn't realize I had this much hair because COVID. I'm not looking in the mirror all the time because you have to wear a mask if you go out, and I only go out for deliveries. And I don't think about my presentation anymore. And it's not like I got much to work with. It's not like women have to worry about lipsticks and
not anymore.
I mean, it's got to be nice but with facial hair, if you don't keep on top of it, you're all of a sudden Sasquatch walking through the forest. You're like,
your mask gets
yeah,
swallowed up by the hair.
Yeah, and you get this little goatee thing out from underneath the mask, which I saw several times at the casino today.
Oh yeah,
I forget what somebody called it. It was like a mask taint because it looks like that little tuft of hair.
That's terrible.
I know, but it's funny and
is.
It's sexy.
That's hilarious.
Sexy weekend.
That's funny.
But yeah, I saw a lot of that there. And I was like, I wonder if I probably got that going on. I probably did. You would have saw it.
And how does that help anything? Because if anything, that's getting more stuff stuck in your beard than it would be.
Oh yeah,
preventing
if you have facial hair, COVID's gonna get through past the mask because the mask is like a quarter inch off of your face, and you can see you can have strong fibers like this, but it's like trees. I mean, you can walk through. It's no big deal for a virus to get through there. So if you really want to stop COVID, shave your face and wear the mask and wear the N95. But I saw so many socks and so many of this going on, that people don't seem to be overly concerned. Did I wander into the COVID territory again? I wasn't going to get on that.
I mean, it's bad. It's getting bad again. So, our third strain they talking about. So, I don't know. I just don't know what to do or feel about it. 1 minute I'm scared, and next minute I'm like, yeah, this is just horse shit.
Do you care though?
I do, because
it's been almost a year now that you've been bombarded. Not you, but you've been bombarded with being careful of this, being careful of that, wash your hands and all this. And after a year, you're just kind of like, oh, just let me get the fucking thing and let's be done. I don't want to be callous, but I think naturally as humans, we're kind of at that point where like, we're sitting on ass 24/7. At least getting sick would be interesting. And I know when I said it sounded bad.
Yes,
but
it does.
There's got to be, a little bit of feeling like that now after a year of this.
It's not so much I worry about me getting it, because actually I think we've already had that, the first one anyway. But it's I don't want to see the older people getting it, and you know what I mean. But again, they get the flu.
But how much longer can we go without seeing our folks?
Yeah, I know.
With doing the whole
oh God, I do.
FaceTime, I'm sick to
honestly,
death of.
I at one point it was like, oh, it's nice to have the solitude, but now I really want to see everybody. It's
And it's bad if I do.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm a solitude kind of guy, but I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it's time.
And it's just not the same. Like, I know you are messaging, and we've got that message thing going, and then there's the emails and that kind of stuff, and the texting, and that. It's just not the same. It isn't the same as.
And I'm sick to death of seeing TV do it.
Yes.
I'm sick to death of watching the anchors from the local news do it from their basements. I'm interviewing people.
The game shows. How silly is that?
It just makes me vomit.
It's like it's not even worth showing the game show if they're all coming from a screen, you know?
And I get it. Entertainers got to work, but it's just so depressing when you
is.
watch. Though I will grant Penn and Teller had the most interesting audience because they did it in the Pentagon kind of shape.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was pretty substantial.
Yeah.
I mean, but again though, I felt bad for what's her face that walked
the
out.
girl, yeah,
and it was quite obvious she was talking to a bunch of TV screens, and that's just gotta be weird.
Yeah, I know, it's strange.
Of course, I'm talking to one now.
Yeah, but that's different. I don't know. It's just a weird. And didn't they do America's Funniest Videos has changed that way too?
Yeah. But he bounces off the screen though.
Yes,
I mean
he does well.
He's good. I think.
And honestly, that's basically what that show is anyway. You're watching videos anyway, so why not just make your audience
videos?
Videos.
It should have done that a long time ago. Yeah. Clean the bathroom for the first time since COVID started.
Well, started to. It's going to take a week just to clean it properly. It's that dirty. Ugh. Don't ever wear your glasses in the bathtub.
Why would you do that?
I accidentally had them on, and I was like, oh my God.
You're sitting there taking a shit.
Oh.
You glance over.
My God.
There's the bathtub.
Look at the tub.
Oh.
Is it supposed to be brown? And then I made it worse because I cleaned it, and now parts of the brown have wiped off, and it's like, oh my God, I gotta match it all to match where I cleaned it. I've been scrubbing for 3 days. I'm sorry, but it's bad.
Make you feel better because I have that brush in there.
If we called bath fitters,
I think bath fitters would say we got a sandblast. There's just
we
might
can't
have
put
to use
over this
dynamite. But the only cleaning that we've done, and I probably the only person that did it, I put the brush in there so if it gets bad in like one corner that I can see it without my glasses on or the lights being on bright, then I'm like, ooh, it's time to clean whatever's growing there off. But I just do the one corner.
I don't even notice because without my glasses on, I can't see crap. So
that's good.
And I don't have my glasses on when I go in the shower. So that was like very eye-opening. It was like, oh my God.
We're starting new planets in the bathtub. Ooh.
This really needs to be clean.
It does get attention, but only if it gets really bad.
Yeah, and it's really bad at this point.
I was amazed at how clean the other one was.
Yes,
the one that never gets used.
Well, that one stays clean because
after 20 years, it only gets used by
every now and then. I only use it like if you're sleeping and I don't want to wake you by showering in the other one.
Sweet.
So I use it.
But
and guests, we haven't had guests in 3 years because of the COVID thing. Yeah. Well, 2 years. How long has COVID been going on?
It feels like 3 years, but it hasn't even been a year.
You're right. It's been a year.
Because it was March. Yeah. It feels like much longer.
Yeah.
I don't even like saying the word anymore. Just. I want to puke a little bit.
Yep.
But I'm glad we could talk about our bathroom a little bit. That's been weighing heavily.
And the floor, I accidentally looked at that. And it's
Don't.
like,
No.
we need to repair that.
No.
Or, well, I did the other bathroom.
Yeah, that's it's funny. We have all this downtime, and the last thing you want to do is
Exactly.
fucking
is work.
shit.
I know, right.
I don't want to do any of that.
I know.
I mean, if these are
For
our
some
last days on
reason,
Earth, I don't
right.
want to be, caught dead cleaning the
Right.
goddamn bathroom or even updating.
And why if no one's gonna see it? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Other than us, but it was bad to
Mm.
get to the point where
I will grant you a little of silicone adhesive. Maybe run a
that's
bead
what we need.
along
That's
the-
all we need.
Yeah.
Seriously, we do.
Just
But
kinda-
that needs to go on there.
blow the dust out.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. And that's what it's called. We don't have any of that around the house, do we?
I've got some in the shop, but it's
Okay.
just a little tiny thing. But I could order more and just one bottle would probably do
I
that.
think the dollar store sells it, don't they? I just don't know what it's called.
I'm pretty sure if it's silicone, got the word
It's
silicone
silicone,
in
okay.
there, that's the waterproof shit.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Because I know they got all that caulking stuff or whatever you say.
Say it again.
Caulking. But I didn't know which one of those. There's so many different varieties. It was like, I don't know what to get here.
Well, I only watched Bob Vila, and that was decades ago, and I'm
Silicone.
pretty sure it's
That's the word I was
silicone
looking
is
for
the
then.
bathroom.
So I know they've got it. So that's.
If I'm wrong, write it in the comments down below. That's a joke. I never read those.
What comments down below? Am I missing something?
Do you ever see YouTubers that look dead into the camera and they say, just leave your comments down here or hit the subscribe button up here?
I don't watch YouTube that much.
Oh, God.
I'm
You're
horrible.
a YouTuber and you don't watch you.
I know.
Well, I guess
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess I should
But,
watch it more. But
um,
no, I'm into.
I'm pointing and there's nothing. There's probably something down
Wait.
there, but I have no idea what's down there. And our subscribe button, I'm going to be honest, if we even do that.
Now, like the Facebook videos that they actually put on there for you,
Mm.
are those from YouTube or are those totally Facebook?
You
related
can put,
now?
You can do both. I'm
Because
pretty
there's
sure.
like a crafting one that I've been getting into. I haven't been on Pinterest for a while. I know. I was addicted
End of
to
days,
that,
folks.
I was addicted to that.
Yeah.
But this one comes through Facebook, and I've been hitting that, like, your hacking stuff and your crafting stuff and all those kinds of things. I love those videos where it shows you, you cut up a box and it becomes this amazing thing, and it's like, cool.
And all of a sudden, an hour's gone by. You're like, I can't believe
Yes.
I've watched 98 videos
of
these.
what you can do with a what do you call it, binder clip.
Well, it's the damn cat videos that got me.
Oh yeah.
Facebook thinks I'm a 98-year-old woman with 15 cats
Cats.
because and the greatest thing is, for some reason, it thinks that I'm also speak Spanish because all the video. I don't know what I see gato and I'm like, oh, I think that's cat. But these videos are just fucking awesome because cats are dicks. And I'm pretty sure that's what the title says. Cats are dicks because they do dick
Bendejo,
stuff.
isn't it? Bendejo.
Sure. Yeah. Gato bendejo. Dick cats. But these cats, whether they're this big as kittens or that these cats are doing dick moves to people, to dogs, to themselves, to other cats. And it's just fucking funny to watch because they're dicks.
You have to
Cute.
think, what the hell's going through their brain right now,
Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the cat could be like a month old, and it's vindictive. It's living a second life or something. It goes after some shit.
Yeah.
And it's fun as hell. All of a sudden, an hour goes by. I'm like, I've watched 98 of these goddamn videos
Cats
of cats.
smacking another cat. Or
What's wrong
smacking
with
a
me?
dog. They don't
Yes.
like their dogs.
I love it when cats do the. They actually had two cats. That just happened to
It's so
stand up like this and
mean,
go.
though.
They were
Yeah, but the boxing cats.
goddamn.
Oh.
See, a cat probably did that.
Yes.
An invisible cat or a ghost cat. Cats are dicks. Cute as hell. I could never own one because I don't think they like to be owned. I think they just hang out waiting for you to die so they can start eating your eyelids first. Did I say that on here before? But that's what I believe.
I said Harley because that's our neighbor's cat, and he comes visits.
He's a cool cat.
He is a cool
He's
cat.
not a dick at all.
No.
He just doesn't give a shit.
No.
He does not care.
Roams the neighborhood, knows everybody in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
comes and drinks our coffee.
That can't be good.
No. He's fun.
Yeah. Can hardly wait till he meets our rabbit.
Don't say those things.
That rabbit's big. It looks like a small deflated basketball out there now. I mean, it's probably pregnant.
Oh, no. I hope not. I don't want more bunnies in the backyard. I love animals, but I don't.
What do you do, though?
I don't.
We have to go get a trap and release it somewhere else?
Well, it's been all over. If it's well, there's probably more than one rabbit, Lori, but it's just I've seen a bunny like hopping through to the other thing. I just hope it goes. Why doesn't it go under the neighbor's deck? You know what I'm saying? Why would it choose our?
Well, our backyard is barren. There's
That's what I mean.
Nothing back there. There's nothing to burrow under.
That's what I'm saying. Why would it choose that
I don't know.
over the underneath
Maybe it feels
of the
safe
porch?
Because of the fence. It just comes and hangs
Yeah,
out in the
that's
backyard and
true.
lives under the neighbors.
Yeah.
Because we got some cats around that'll chase stuff.
Oh, I know.
These
God,
rabbits
the
are big
chipmunks,
enough.
The poor chipmunks. Oh
Pretty sure they can outrun the cats. Cause
no.
really? Oh, yeah.
Which one had it? Rusty.
Oh. Rusty's old, though.
But the noise that it was awful. It was so sad and
Oh, you're tearing up
I
over
know.
Here,
I don't like that.
Have a beer.
And I know it's nature. I get that, but
The circle. I can't finish that because of copyright.
yes.
Life. I brought it down to a new low.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about something more cheerful than
That's all I got.
what's his name?
Grogu.
Grogu. Baby Yoda. I'm gonna always call you Baby Yoda, and I know you're not, but
Not to spoiler alert anything, especially for you, but I don't know where that series goes after this. And
well, won't they continue it?
See, I can answer that.
Oh no,
but
no, don't.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
Because tomorrow will be a Mandalorian binge watching, or if the other one's out, Marvel's
Oh, WandaVision. Yeah.
That will be fun.
Technically, Vision is dead. So how will they handle that? Remember? They had to get that stone out. And he turned all gray and went...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember. Was he red?
He was red with some... He was kind of scarlet and gray.
See,
But he turned
why am I
all
remembering
gray.
a blue one that looked just like him? Is there a blue?
Oh, I'm sure in the universe
Marvel?
of
Okay.
superheroes there is, but in the
Unless
Marvel
I'm
universe,
remembering him turning gray and thinking that was... I don't know. I got to watch them all again because...
I'm okay with that. If we get it for a month, we're going to be watching the shit out of some Disney. Disney knows how
to entertain. They
Yeah.
got some
They
good
got
stuff.
Star
That one we
Wars.
just watched that was on TV was awesome. The Cinderella one.
Oh, yeah, that was good. The live version, not the
No,
live
no,
version,
no.
but the non-cartoon version.
It had the girl from Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
It's probably years old
What
now.
do they call
but
that? They made the cartoon version, and then years later they made it with actors.
or just
It's-
I don't know.
I mean, it's
because it can't.
not
You
a
can't say
cartoon.
live action because
Yeah,
that's the other one, isn't it?
yeah. That's when they do it
On
live
stage, yeah.
On stage, but it was acted with real people. It was good.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I've,
But I've heard good things about it. I just never got around to watching it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I've lowered my. I don't have a level of threshold for watching stuff, except for your Christmas movies. I can't watch those.
my Christmas movies, I'm still watching some of those. Still watching.
Ugh.
And the reason I'm still watching is because Netflix has now decided to put Christmas movies on. December, can't
Brilliant.
find a damn Christmas movie to save your life on there.
Yeah. What was the one? It was not Four Christmases, but Fred Claus. Excellent Christmas movie, I thought. But it didn't show up to Netflix until after
after Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's like
that's why we got to go back to DVDs or Blu-rays and just keep your own collection because it's all fucked. It's getting fuckier too.
Yep.
So be warned.
Yep, and you never know when they're gonna take it off. It's like soon as we say we want to see something, boom,
the AI hears
it takes it off the thing, or you gotta pay $3.99 for it. Why the heck do I have to pay $3.99 when I'm paying a monthly fee?
Right, for a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah.
Don't know.
It's like, come on, get it together. And both Netflix and Prime do the same thing. That ticks me off.
Yeah. What was it? Universal or one of those big movie companies is starting their own streaming.
They're all doing
pulling
that.
all the good stuff from Netflix, and
they're all doing that.
I'm like, this is worse than fucking cable.
So now it's Netflix originals, Prime originals, and it's like somebody taking their iPhone out filming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap out there.
Yep.
And COVID didn't help because we have all 2020 making those COVID-safe movies, which, they're doing good for what you can do under the circumstances, but still it's like,
God. Yep. But they must have opened theaters back up again because now I'm seeing the advertisements of movie trailers that say in theaters and they're doing it online, where you can do it online and just watch it.
That's going to be hard to go back to the theater.
It is.
I'm sure if you did not last year get a larger screen TV, Christmas would have gotten you one.
Right.
And sheer boredom now.
Yep.
You would have, because even I was like, we got to get a video game or something, player. And so going back to the theater with people with kids that are kicking your back of your seat watching a movie you probably made on your iPhone.
Yeah. Well, the only saving grace for some of the theaters is they went to those all other the diner. They're dining. I don't want to say dine and dash. What's it called? Dine and
fork and knife.
Fork and knife. That was
whatever.
what. Yeah. And those were cool because those were nice leather. You don't have to worry about the cloth. That was always an issue.
The spacing was good.
The spacing's great.
Yeah.
It's got little lights so you can see. Between the rows were big enough that you could walk through them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did. But then it was like right after they did that almost. It was COVID hit.
Because they were trying to get people into the theaters then.
Right.
I mean, Hollywood has no new content come out. They're remaking fucking everything.
Yep.
The only thing good out there was the Marvel series, and that was just great to see on big screen. So it was nice to go into the big theater.
And see it on the big.
You and I sat in our recliners, and there's a space, and there's more recliners. I mean, before COVID, they were like, okay, people hate each other, so we have to space them out, but make sure they buy some beer, some nachos, which I'm okay with. I mean, I'm more than entertain that.
Yep.
I think, as far as the clarity on the screen, they've done amazing things. So it's nice to get out and get that experience. I could not go into a theater that we went into as kids ever again.
Oh,
with those chairs that are like
the
this
dollar,
and sit there for 2 hours.
The ones that had turned into the dollar.
Yeah. Oh no.
I think they've gotten rid of all of those.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any of those, like the one that was in Gahanna. I think that one's gone, isn't it?
No idea.
But yeah, you're right. I would never go sit in any of those anymore.
Even the ones that
not worth it at all.
Changed all the seats out, but they were still next to each other, and you're still, if you cough, you're coughing into somebody's hair. That's still too close.
Yep.
And even when we were going to theaters, at least we would go at like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, which was fucking awesome.
Yes.
Until that one asshole comes in and sits right in front of you. And there's no other seats that are, taken.
But they want to sit right next to you. Yep. I hate that.
That's my curse.
Mine too.
That's what I get.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Mine too. But yeah, like I wouldn't, if I went into a theater and it wasn't a leather seat anymore. Cloth seats just, even with the COVID itch. Now, I mean, it was bad when they were talking bed bugs and that kind of stuff from
I forgot
those.
about the bed bugs.
But now with the COVID, everything just, for me, if it's cloth, it's going to stick to that. It's, God only knows what's on them. At least with the leather.
Semen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
At least with the leather, you can kind of wipe it down before you sit in it.
Yeah. Oh, they'd be doing that these days too because of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I would do it myself with my
Stand
own.
there with your.
Yep. Well, with all the wipes I've got in my purse.
Open up, wipe it down, and I could stand there next to you going, "Hey,
You want to do mine?
I want to say your mom's name." Then you have to look back and say my dad's name. But that's a private joke. Never mind. Because we're turning into our parents.
Yes,
No
it's
matter
like
what
that
we try,
commercial.
we're in our 50s. We're turning into.
We all see it.
Yeah.
We all see it. He's got blue hair.
That was so fucking funny.
We all see it.
He's got blue hair.
He's got blue hair.
There's too many. You can't sit down. Now, see, isn't that bad? Take all the pillows off. Oh, I thought about all that stuff when we first moved into the house. Oh, we had to have the grandiose this and a room over there that had all this seating and this stuff. And I'm like, why? What was the point of all that? Grandiosity, was there a word there?
I think so.
I was
yeah.
big into it because I was all about these stairs.
Yep.
Now I'm not. Who the fuck wants to live in a house that goes on forever?
Yep. There are way too many stairs in this place.
It's a 3-level split. But when you're 50 and your knees are like, oh, are you serious? 5 more?
Do I have to? Can I just? Yeah, a lot of shit gets thrown down the stairs
So
for
there's
later.
Strange noises in the night.
One trip, I'll
Laundry.
collect it all. Collect it all on my way down. And going up the stairs is worse because it's like, here, I'll just set it on the step, and I'm like, oh, I hope we turn the light on and make sure we know it's there.
Yeah. God, I'm watching the infomercial for that thing that rides your ass up the stairs. I'm like, what's the logistics for a 3-level split? How do you put that in there? I'm like, fuck, we're going to have to pay for a fucking elevator in this place. We got to get out before we get invalid.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck. Or we just live in that level because that's all flat.
Yep.
There's a toilet there. We'd have to give each other sponge baths.
Yep.
Which I'm down with.
Okay. We'll have to have our nursing and cleaning staff take the upstairs and
Yeah. They're young. They're
rent
stupid.
from us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got it.
We got our money maker right there. We'll live in that little area.
Retirement plan solved. Done.
Yeah, we could rent to how many? What, three up there?
Yeah, 3 rooms,
And
2
then
bedrooms.
some down here.
Kind of sounds like the American Pig, doesn't it? We get this big house with no kids in it, and it's too much, and why everybody.
Yeah.
I just depressed myself. But that's the way they were selling them back in 2000.
Yep.
They were just.
Oh, and ours is small compared to most people's.
Yeah. It's just the stairs.
Yeah. I loved in Florida, aunt and uncle that lived in Florida that had
That was a good house.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was perfect because there's no basements. Because I don't think anybody has basements in Florida, do they?
I don't think you can.
Yeah,
It's
I think
all
it's restricted because of the whatever flooding and that kind of stuff.
in
or
the
whatever.
sand. I don't think you can get a foundation in any of that.
That's true, but that was so cool because you didn't have to worry about that. All one level,
Big
high
garage.
ceilings, big garage.
Yeah.
Enough of a backyard. It wasn't huge, but enough of a backyard to, be
Yeah.
cool. Had
Have
a patio.
egrets sitting out.
Yeah.
They're going, hey, I'm a big, tall, skinny bird.
Yep.
Egret. Is that a bird?
Egret.
That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
The gray.
Yes, it was an egret.
Yeah. I never knew those existed until we went down there.
And he was cool because I kept calling him herrings. A blue herring, and it wasn't a blue herring. It
There
was
was a
an
word
egret.
I was using too. I can't remember, but yeah, I never. Your dad or uncle said egret. I'm like, is that a real word?
Yep.
Oh, let's go to Florida again. It was too cold out today.
Oh man, when we were just in Florida, when was that? When were we? Oh, over Christmas.
Yeah.
You weren't, but when I went, it was 48 degrees there, which is cold for
Heat
Florida.
wave.
But holy crap, that was the coldest I've ever felt in my life, and it was a bone-chilling cold. It was so different than in Ohio, 48 degrees. But woo,
Mm.
unreal.
Mm.
And it was like that the whole time we were there. I mean, there was not one really warm day.
Mm.
I mean, I'm glad I took pants, and I only took one pair of shorts just because I don't like to wear
Did you wear 'em?
shorts. No,
'Cause it was-
no shorts at all.
Mm.
It was we had to go buy clothes to keep warm.
Need sweatshirts,
Mhm.
sweatpants.
I did. I had to go buy a fleece.
Snowshoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Tammy actually bought hat and gloves,
Mm.
which I laughed at her at first. I'm like, you're not gonna need that. I wish the heck I would have bought them.
Can I borrow your left glove?
Yes, exactly.
And the hat.
Exactly.
Oh. You saw some cool stuff down there. I mean, I was impressed with the Moe's Tavern.
Oh yeah, the whole Simpson area was cool,
Yeah.
and Harry Potter was just beyond amazing. I mean, that was just incredible. The way they set that up. Yeah. You would have thought it was Disney, but Universal did well.
I think they copy off of Disney quite well.
Yeah.
And yes, I broke into
Oh, you
the
did.
sexy weekend.
Oh, you did.
'Cause I didn't want to have to go upstairs for the other stuff. So that was number one on a scale of 1 to 1.
Oh, that's a beer face from me.
Really?
Yeah.
So
And
not
I
a
could
light beer?
smell that
Wow.
when
that's
I
pungent.
yeah. I should have known not to even try it with the smell. I can't.
Wow, what is that?
I don't know. But I don't like it.
Tastes like day old pizza.
It's not good.
It's
I hate saying that because I don't want to diss anybody on camera. And it could just be me because I'm not a beer connoisseur in any way, shape, or form.
you need one of your fuck.
So I don't want to diss anything at
What do
all.
they call those? They were popular in the 80s. The wine cooler.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
a wine cooler chick.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Because that one drink you gave me earlier, what is that beer with fruit in it? The mango thing?
No, I know
oh,
this.
Okay.
I remember. It was a.
Rattler.
It's a.
The other thing is a Rattler thing.
What
Oh,
are those waters you drink that are bubbly? What do they call that?
Sparkling waters.
It's a hard
Seltzer.
flavored hard seltzer.
Okay.
You said they were Florida.
Well,
You had
Yeah,
them.
Bud Light has
Yeah.
made them.
Yeah.
I had an orange Bud Light one.
But those weren't Bud Lights. I just.
Right. This
got
one was
them.
good.
Yeah.
Mango. White Claw.
Yeah. There you go.
Very good.
I got it because they had the higher alcohol content.
There's a high alcohol content?
Higher.
Okay.
The flavored ones, they keep the alcohol around 3.8 to 4 point something.
Oh, so that's all that's in it.
Well, if you get it too high, you won't taste the
The
sweetness that
sweetness.
makes the girls go.
Yeah, the Zima flavor or the
Zima flavor, the Zima
add-in.
factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can make fun of Zima because I like Zima.
I loved it.
I drank a lot
And
of that.
they had to put the cherry
Shot of grenadine.
grenadine in it.
I don't
Yep.
even know what that is,
Yep.
but it turned it.
It
pink.
made it taste like cherry.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I didn't know it was.
And then once they realized, I think, that they were doing that at the bars, then they came out with the flavored ones.
Yeah. What was it? God, what was it 10 years ago? Found they were still making it over in somewhere, and yes, they were still making
Yeah.
all the yellow flavor,
Yep.
the pink flavor, and whatever flavors they had. I was like, is that a joke or are you serious, Zima? Because it's been
Yep.
20 years
Yep. Easily.
at that point.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, wow, that sounds delicious. Where can I buy it?
Mhm.
Oh, you can't buy it in the United States. I think you can now. No,
I haven't
don't.
seen it. I haven't
I
seen
would
it
have
anywhere.
saw it when I got this stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, they might have it at that unusual junction place that never gets visited.
There's so much. I mean, really.
20-year-old Zima sitting on the shelf.
I'll take it.
Can it go bad? Can
I
that,
don't
that
know.
yeah, it gets skunky, I guess.
Could. But it
Is
doesn't-
that just a wrapper on that? It is.
Yes.
Okay.
It would cost way too much to paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of smart, I suppose.
Yeah. God bless the microbreweries. Let's see if it's gotten any better.
Nope.
No, there's an Italian flavor on the top of my mouth every time I drink it. It's not bad. It's just unexpected. Because beer and Italian...
That could have been the spices from my stuff earlier that
I can't place it. Does that sound good in your...
No, Italian beer.
Somewhere there's a wife coming downstairs. What are you watching?
Don't get it.
It sounds like sex.
I know.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me anyway. I better comb my bedhead hair here. Should I let it go crazy long? Once it starts to warm up, I'm going to have to go shave it all off because...
He just needs a little tuft right there.
He does. Because the real one has that,
know.
doesn't it? Yeah.
But God, he's so darn cute. Oh, look at those eyeballs. Grow two or grow goo?
Grow goo.
Grow
like you're
goo.
growing goo on stuff because we
Grow
haven't cleaned the
goo.
bathtub.
Grow goo.
Our bathtub is growing goo. Grow goo. Yeah.
How
Oh.
my Diet Coke get off of there?
Mm. See, when you're not looking, he sneaks over and sips stuff.
Drinking my stuff.
He's probably drunk right now. Is that flask empty?
Do I hear something in there? Do you actually put stuff in that?
No, God.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
What is that?
I wouldn't.
Oh, it's this.
Oh, okay. It sounded liquidy. I was gonna say I wouldn't trust. I don't know how clean you can get those.
The first flask I ever had, I never put anything in it except for just straight alcohol. But,
Oh, yeah. I guess the
remember
alcohol
that?
would be its own.
but it wasn't
Cleanser.
99%. It was like watered down, so the water busted the seal on the bottom of the flask, which I didn't
okay.
know you could do because it's...
Was it in the cold?
No, it just sat with all
Really?
those shot glasses in the apartment.
So it never was in a cold
Never saw
temperature.
any action.
That's
well, I'm a
weird,
beer
huh?
drinker. I don't...
Yeah, but I'm talking why it would have. The water would have made it.
I just assumed the water
Wow. But
corroded
yeah,
the seal, or I don't know, something funky. Maybe it was just a cheap flask. Could have been, but when I opened it up, because I was like, yeah, I think I'll use this, and I poured stuff in and out the bottom. I was like,
That one's pretty. Isn't that plastic?
this?
Yeah, is that plastic?
It says stainless steel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that at Target. I put the thing on it myself. It was just a plain flask.
Hello, hello, hello.
I do like the Darth Vader thing, though.
You're such a sci-fi gal now.
I know.
Is that because of me?
Yes, of course. I was never. Well, I was as a kid because I did, like I said, I had the figurines from Star Wars, and I had the action figure in the little itty bitty. You know what ones I'm talking about? The little itty bitty things that went into the cases. And then we didn't talk about this before, did we? You and I did, but not on
I
podcast.
can't remember. It was too long ago.
Because I had the little runner thing of Luke's
Oh, the land speeder.
land speeder. I
Yeah.
had that, and I had of course, the record, the album that had all the pictures in it that told the story. You know what I mean? And then the case that looked like, I think it looked like the case that you put the figurines in. I think it looked like the Death Star.
It kind of sounds familiar. Yeah.
But wonder why I went with that. Well, I got them
Probably
all
what
as
every
Christmas
kid
gifts, yeah.
was getting that for Christmas that year.
But you think I would have wanted the good side, not the dark side?
So you're one of those, eh? You're an Imperial.
Yeah. Or,
Well, they had the cooler toys.
The dark
honestly.
side?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Death Star.
yeah.
Well, Millennium Falcon was a good guy's cool toy.
Yeah,
That
I
thing was
never got
awesome.
that one.
That was like a $59 toy back in
Yeah.
the day. That was some silly expensive stuff.
But I did enjoy my little land
That thing was cool because when you let it go, it kind of
balanced itself. Yeah.
Yep. Some kind of weird thing going on there. But yeah, it held all the action figures.
Yep.
You know, little C-3PO, R2-D2.
Mm-hmm. I had that. I had all the good guys.
The TIE
pretty
Fighter,
much.
where if you press the buttons, the wings
Yeah,
exploded off.
I must have had that one because I remember that.
Oh, the X-Wing where the...
Yes, and I remember that too.
Did that sound like an X-Wing just then?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had Chewbacca.
Did you have a hairy Chewie or the non-hairy?
The non. They were all the waxy ones.
Yeah.
Of course, Princess Leia, Luke, Hans, C-3PO,
oh, yeah.
R2-D2. How was R2-D2? I know I had it, but how was that one of the figures? Because that seems like it would be too big to fit in the... You know what I mean? I know I had him. Oh, well, never mind. That was weird. And then I had Darth Vader.
With the cape or without the cape?
I believe with the cape, actually.
The first ones came out had a little plastic cape.
That could be removed. I had the removable one.
It wasn't supposed to be removed, but
mine came off, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was, but I remember
my
later on it was a molded cape that was part of the body of Darth Vader.
Well, I had the one that came off, and then even my Luke had a lightsaber that could come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they dumbed down all those toys. Like,
yeah, probably because you could choke on the lightsaber and you could choke on the...
Oh, yeah.
Or no, they didn't do that back in our day.
No, they did.
Oh, they did?
Especially the Mandalorian, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Some kids at school had the Boba Fett. You could press a little button and it shot out the rocket. But ours, the ones we got, the rocket went... It does feel like we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think we talked about it on air.
Because I talk about that Boba Fett a lot. Because even the tall action figure, same thing.
See, I didn't even know what that character was, so I don't think I had that.
They only showed him once in Empire Strikes Back, and then, of course, he chased... Was that Empire Strikes Back? But it wasn't I don't know, it just didn't impact me because I was a robot guy. I was all about the droids and how the fuck is that happening? And if I knew back then that R2-D2 could fly, I'd be like, fuck yes.
I loved R2-D2. He was great, and then C-3PO was just so funny. I enjoyed C-3PO. Yeah. And this little feller.
Oh fuck yeah. Yoda and Baby Yoda. Pretty sure that's Baby Yoda. That's the baby of Yoda.
Grogu.
But man, that's the one thing in the Star Wars universe that nobody knows is this species and the planet that it's from. I don't know why it's such a big secret. I'm sure we'll learn in future comings of the Mandalorian, hopefully. But, well, if they would have learned it in the Mandalorian, then it would have been knowledge in the Star Wars universe because we've gone past that. But oh my God, is there a chance they'll never address it?
I have no idea. I'm not into it that extremely, but
Hef's got the newest Star Wars book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't ask me what it's called, but he's way into reading all those, and I have to wait for the movies.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not that into it, but
I just like the cute things, like Baby Groot.
Yeah,
love Baby
that
Groot.
Was a good.
It's a toss up between Grogu and Baby Groot.
Yeah,
I'm Groot. Especially that initial thing when you're watching, oh God,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Galaxy, is it 2? Yeah. Oh my God, that is so funny. That hooked me. Hook, line, and sinker was that.
Dancing around.
And
they're fighting.
Mr. What is it? Big Sky.
Yeah, Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Yeah, playing in the background, and Drax in the middle battle
God.
falls. He's there.
Baby Groot stops.
Drax looks away and he's like, freezes again. Oh yeah,
that's what makes me want to see that movie just over and over and over again.
Yeah,
oh god, I love that
for cinematic
scene
value. That opening for
and
that
wasn't
was
even
good.
That wasn't even the opening, because remember I asked you, I said, does this have two openings? Because the actual opening is this the song.
Honestly, I don't remember.
You
the
Make
song.
a Good Wife.
Right, with Kurt Russell driving in the
Yes,
car.
yes.
As the
Brandy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, is this the right movie?
Yeah.
And then it went into that, and I'm like, oh my god, I thought the opening scene was the one, with Baby Groot dancing around, and I'm like, no, that wasn't the opening.
You know what that rates right up to is the To Kill a Mockingbird. That whole
oh my
entry.
God,
that was just because when
that
you watch
was
the beginning of that movie,
phenomenal.
you're like, did they just remake that? Because it looked, other than the black and white.
Do you remember me coming home after seeing that downtown at, where was that? The Ohio Theater.
Classic movie night.
And I was like, because I remember looking at you and I'm like, that has to be added in after the fact. So I had to look that up, and it literally lists that as one of the best, whatever they call an intro to the movies.
Opening credits.
It has
something.
a name to it, but it was one of the, it was known for that. And I was like, it looked like it was high def. And we were not watching that movie in high def. So I was just beyond amazed at that. That was...
To me, it seemed, because that was the first time I saw the whole movie, because we went to the theater to see it. And when I'm watching it on the screen, it seemed like to me like the original film got fucked up before they could make copies, so they had to remake a current opening introduction, because it seemed very current in an old-timey way. And I was like, well, obviously work's been done. No.
Right.
That's the way the movie was.
I was just beyond amazed at that intro. Not to mention how it fit with the movie and what each thing was
foreshadowed
for it. Right.
A lot of the stuff was in there. Yeah.
I was just
brilliant.
Oh God.
And now that we've rediscussed that, I kind of feel weird putting, Marvel movie up there. But, the way the camera just kind of captured everything going on. There was a big fight going on in the background, but you have this little cute guy just stealing the fucking show, dancing, having a good time. Like, hey, it's all good. And then Drax, little comedy. Yeah.
Oh God, I love the Galaxy ones.
Yeah. They couldn't have gotten a better guy. What's his face from the wrestling world? WWE.
Drax.
Yeah.
Drax.
Who's that? That's Batista.
Yeah.
Who knew he was funny?
Oh God.
Who the fuck knew? I have famously huge turds.
And what's his face just steals the show, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
So is that, am I getting the right Chris's?
There's too massaging his muscles. That was hilarious. Yeah, that was a good. I swear to God, I know nothing about comics. I never read them as a kid. I wish I could go back time and say you should probably read comics. I had no idea that the Guardians of the Galaxy was even part of.
Neither did
Super
I.
cute. I thought it was
seems
just
like a
weird,
totally different.
Yeah, it's just so out. You got a talking raccoon.
Yeah.
You got a green girl, which Captain Kirk would appreciate.
Yep.
You had this body, massive blue gray dude, and there's spaceships, and we're in different dimensions and all that. And I was like, and when I saw that I remember when they first ran the first TV, promo pack for that, and I was like, that's never gonna sell. What the hell is that? And then
especially the
somebody
raccoon
told
was
me,
like,
well, that's a Marvel comic. I was like, that's a comic,
a talking raccoon,
no.
and it is hilarious. Now it's like,
it's my favorite.
Yeah,
it used to be Iron Man, but now it's the Guardians. I love that whole team.
Yes, and the
movie world,
and the soundtrack is amazing for especially the two.
That just goes for our hearts.
Yep.
All that. So happy. They could have picked a better fucking song for that.
Oh my
intro.
God! It's
Honestly.
just
yeah, we're going to have to get Disney and just fucking sit our asses in front of the TV
More Marvel.
and rewatch it. Even though I just did that in November. And
I
December.
definitely, because I didn't get to finish out the Mandalorian.
You were quite the world traveler
Yeah.
during COVID. You
Yeah,
were
I
here and then
the whole month
gone
of December I was on a plane
Iowa,
somewhere.
Florida.
Yep.
And you never got the disease.
Yeah, I made it through.
Curious. How did that happen?
Yeah,
Is it fake?
especially when, God, at some of those airports there were just nuts to butts people in them.
Did you see anybody coughing?
Oh God, yeah.
Did you? Okay. Probably because of the flu, but not because of COVID.
Yeah, or just
Trying to get people.
get people away. I'm pretty sure a lot of it was that.
Yeah.
Or, oh, you're pissing me off. So
You're too close. 6 feet. I like the new graphic for the second and possibly third strain of COVID that comes out. You know how they have that ball with those little red things sticking out? Well, now there's these little yellow things flying around in between those little red trees on the ball.
Oh,
It looks
really?
very
Oh, Jesus.
sciencey. Like, is that a real depiction, or did you just try to make it look a little more scarier than the other one?
yeah.
Because people aren't buying it anymore.
What was your the Halloween costume? A mask and a
Yes. You go as a
COVID.
mask. I'll go as a COVID bounce off you all night long. Dun, dun, dun. That's stupid. I
love
can't. That's not bad. There's no way that would have been. People would be like, "You guys."
Oh,
are
they would have.
retarded."
Yeah, they would have shunned us, or
Yeah.
we would have
Yeah,
gotten.
doing that anyway.
I told people at work, and I got a few laughs, but most people were like, "Really? Yeah, that's not. We don't.
We don't joke about
Yes,
those
we don't
things.
joke about
People
those
are
things.
dying.
Yes.
Larry King died.
Oh, I know.
They didn't tell you though that he had 4 other ailments going on.
Exactly.
He had lung cancer at
I
one
know.
point,
Right.
but they're saying COVID.
And
God
what?
rest his
He's
soul.
87.
87.
I mean,
So this cold or the flu would have done the same thing.
exactly.
I don't want to get into that. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. This is not the JR Rock and Roll Conspiracy Show.
Yes.
Oh, I do have my ideas. I just know.
It goes for me day to day. You know, one day I'm like, oh, I'm not worried about it. The next day, my anxiety is so up, and and I guess it also depends on where I'm going, what store I go to, how particular they are about things, and work over the past month has changed so much. They're so worried about it now, and it's like, oh my God, as intense as they are about it now, it's like, why are they so intense about it? I mean, and I guess I get it, but it's still happening. And again, the reason the numbers are very high is the same people get tested over and over and over again. I don't think they're telling us that.
Well, what they are telling us has been very carefully manicured and had to be approved by those of which that own the station, that the station pays their monthly mortgage to, and by the folks that advertise on that station.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're getting a very, kind of like the Bible.
Yep.
You know, a bunch of old guys got together.
That's how it's
"Ooh, we're gonna
interpreted,
have to
yeah.
revise a few things here before we go ahead and publish it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bible believers, but there's been a few revisions, and that's
Yeah.
what kind of happens with the news.
Yep.
That you.
It's all how you read things too. Oh, there was a really good meme on Facebook that showed it was a phrase or something, and at the top they showed it, and it was apart from each other. But then at the bottom one, it was where they put the two together, and then it read a whole different
yeah.
thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I saw it, yeah.
That was inspirational to me, because
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, when it was separated, the one side said something and it had a totally different meaning. Kind of like there was something in the Bible too that when it was put together, worded together,
God is nowhere. God is now here.
that's it. That's the one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. Just the way you would read it, just by the spaces in the words or whatever, changes the whole meaning of the entire sentence. You know what I'm saying? But that's how this was. And I'm going to have to find that, because I was like,
Pop it up on the screen there. Oh, you
I
forgot your
my
machine.
stuff.
I forgot mine too. I had an app that had some applause and some laughter. It's over there. But I didn't have the cable to hook it up into channel 2 here, so it would have been ineffectual. Like when I did the live from the Moodio studio, I would have had. It's kind of cool because if you hit it a second time, it swells the applause or increase the laughter. It's a great little app for free. The third time you use it, it pops up a pay.
Your ads. Okay.
I would pay for it because it's a cool app because it's subtle and I think if I didn't say we had it, you would believe there was a smattering of crew back behind the camera, like doing the kind of stuff.
That's what I mean. I can do it over here, can't I?
Yeah. You're going to need to grow a couple more arms. Yeah, okay, yeah. You need to be our, if you're going to be off camera, we're going to have to put you to work.
Okay.
You're going to need to control the laughter. We're going to get you set up on the app and everything.
I would love to do that stuff.
Oh, man.
You're
love hired.
that stuff.
It doesn't pay anything, but you're hired.
Okay. I'll take it.
Fantastic. All right. I was going to try this again. It's a cheese. I've narrowed it down. It's some kind of cheese, and it's the roof of your mouth that hits it after you take a drink. That's definitely a beer face. So this would have been a good beer face beer. Do you get the cheese? There's like a cheese with... It's not bad. It's not my taste, but I'm still drinking it. And I can tell you don't want any more. So
I do not.
But did you get any cheese?
No, I'm not getting it.
God knows where they find these beers, too. It could have been like in a box out in the alley.
Exactly.
Like, oh, my God, we forgot to bring this in from a shipment from like 3 months ago.
That's what I mean. I can't tell you. Or, you don't know. Especially when it's wrapped like that.
Yeah. But if you have the time and patience to peel off, you can have a perfectly silver can.
And I will do that. You know how I am with my
know.
containers and stuff.
You know what I think's cute about you and your containers, or anything you buy on sale.
Sorry.
No, it's one of the million reasons why I love you, and I'll watch you do it till the day I die. If it's like 50, if this beer was 50 cents, we can't have anybody know that we paid 50 cents for this beer.
It's not that. It has nothing.
She'll do
It has nothing to do with that. Honest to God, it has nothing to do with that. It is an OCD thing for me.
Gotta get that label.
It is an OCD thing for me. You have to understand. Do you not see how our pantry is? Labels have to be facing the same way. It drives me insane if they're not. Boxes, I literally moved boxes because they weren't going in the right angle.
No judgment. Judgment. Not trying to change anything here.
I admit
Celebrate
to it.
it.
I admit to it. I have this OCD problem.
Not trying to get
I've
that.
always had that. I can't stand. It's just an issue for me. I can't.
The 50 cents label did not start with you. I think my parents did it too, because you couldn't have people know that you.
It's not that. I swear to God, it's not that.
What have I done?
I don't care about that. I really.
But
that's not.
those are the labels that are ripped off.
Nobody is ever gonna see it.
A bag of chips, 49 cents. Ooh.
The only one that sees it is us.
That's the funny part. That I was going for that funny part, but then
that's what I mean. It's an
had
OCD thing. You literally see me take stuff out of bags and put them in a container just because it matches the other container. It's like those girls that are on TV that do the home.
No judgment.
The organizing.
I'm on your side.
They are worse than I am. Oh my God, they have
thing.
to have color-coded stuff. I'm not to that point yet.
I was going for a funny.
My hangers.
And she's totally defensive now.
My hangers in the closet have to be all the same, facing the same way, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy.
Okay, so the joke I was going for.
Okay. Sorry.
She stripped all this food of all its sale prices, stuff that will be done in a week anyway, during a period in time where nobody's coming over to the house.
I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with that.
Funnier up here than.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's done now. It wasn't that funny. So,
I'm just telling you.
Just remember, this was free. This is free to everybody. There's no paid advertisements. You're getting the straight shit. You're welcome.
Shoot.
You're welcome. I think this is making me feel a little loopy.
But you see, so does that one have the alcohol content on it?
I celebrate all of your whatever those big words you are just said, because you look at the shop, it's like everything.
Yeah, you've got yours.
OCD or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with yours, and I'm not making fun of you.
But the weird thing for me is it's inside drawers. Like outside, like my whole craft room, the outside looks like a tornado hit it. But open one of the drawers and it's got all its little
reduced to its very atomic.
Exactly.
You are your father-in-law's daughter-in-law.
I mean, if you go look at our Lazy Susan, how I've got everything.
I'm okay with that.
In little packets and
no complaints.
Containers in there, but yet on the outside, above, it's like, okay, we got stuff sitting over here that needs put away, but you know what I mean? But
I do. Yeah. No, I'm totally in it.
I love the organization shows.
I still want to sit here and peel away.
And I'm going to, because it's me. I'm almost.
I love that honesty.
I'm almost ready to do it now because in my
What's
brain.
taking him so long? Just drink it. I need that can.
In my brain, I'm going, oh my God, I'm going to stick a OSU sticker on there and make it look really cool and put my pencils in it. You know what I'm saying?
I almost got it. Oh yeah. Oh,
there you go. Now see, you've deprived me of that pleasure. See?
I have to have this for myself. Don't talk.
Now you're just making fun of me.
No, I'm enjoying. I think I just. Oh, that's sweat. Never mind. Well, it is kind of satisfying.
That's what I mean. To me, it's. But I also envision it like, I'm gonna put an OSU like I did this.
I'm surprised you haven't actually contacted these label companies and made your own labels for our own stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I have done that.
Speaking of which,
Pulse labels in there that I've ordered.
That JR Rock and Roll Show mug, I love. Every time I see it and drink, I'm like, God damn, she's good at this shit.
That stuff.
I want more.
Okay, I gotta do a puzzle.
I'm gonna
order the puzzle. I've already figured that out. I've already went on to
Summertime's
Snap.
coming up, and I'm gonna need some summertime shirts, short sleeve shirts, and tank tops and whatnots. And
I'm telling you, I'm getting some different companies that offer this kind of stuff, like Snap. What is it? Snapfish is where I got the mugs from, which is awesome. Am I allowed to say their name?
Yeah, if you like it, I don't care.
I'm sure they won't mind.
No, like this hat, it was neat to do, and the only reason why I got this hat and the mug was because I get the work shirts for the shop done. I was like, oh fuck yeah, let's do a stupid hat, and it's neat and all, but it's boring compared to how cool you made that mug. I mean, that was you got,
and I got 70% off of that. Here comes my frugalness here, but. Yeah. But what? I got 2 mugs, and shipping was like 2 mugs, and the shipping was $7.99 or something because I got them at 70% off.
You could turn in the receipts, and the shop can reimburse you.
Whatever.
This sounds too businessy though for entertainment. I'm so enjoying this label
See
peel.
what I mean?
Gonna
it's
totally
fun, isn't
do
it?
this. This is so perfect because it's taken.
I take the.
Even the sticky is perfectly intact, so I could.
Well, like even my yogurt cups that I keep, my Chobani where I peel off the labels.
Yeah.
Now see
if that tastes better like that.
No, it won't. But now the can looks like it's ruined. Oh, okay. Now that's just cool.
I didn't do it to her specifications.
No. And then we're gonna put a OSU sticker on there, and
all right. Yeah.
Like I said, we can take a can opener, get that off of there, and put my pencils in there.
Sexy weekend.
Whatever.
Definitely a cheese.
Fermata? Wait, no. What's the?
It's definitely one of the gamier cheeses. I'm surprised you couldn't taste it.
Ooh, this one looks like it's got a wrap on it too.
There's heat shrinks too.
Yeah, I
that
think
they
that's
do.
a heat shrink on this one.
You'll need to get out your X-Acto knife.
No, I don't think so.
She's over
Yeah, I
there.
like the heat shrinks, like I said, on my yogurts. Because
Mm.
I can peel those off, and then I use the cups. You've seen how many cups I've saved.
Oh yeah. Have you seen how many I've thrown away?
See,
Oh.
that's where they're going. Huh?
Regulating. Otherwise, we'd be overrun with yogurt
Hoarders.
cups.
See, I give
Did
them
I just say
to-
that out loud?
Well, I've got nowhere to give them to now because I was giving them to Tammy to take to the school,
Mm.
and they were using them there. But now that they're virtual, they won't need them.
So
I don't know. It
depressing.
just takes. I don't know what it is about throwing something that I think can have a second purpose for.
You could always recycle stuff.
I suppose.
We have a recycle bin.
Yep.
I just sucked the air out of your
Yeah.
sail there, didn't I?
Yep.
I don't want to recycle. I want to
I don't know. I envision things.
throwing that out there.
Yeah. I know. I got a problem.
Are our T-shirts ready?
Working on it.
Oh, it's so itchy. Maybe I should do we should do one of these shows where you shave my head.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody did that and really screwed up the other person's
You
hair.
can't screw up my head. I take it all the way down.
I forget what couple that was in one of the magazines. They were laughing on it.
Oh,
They're laughing
Famous
about
Couple.
it. Yeah, on one of those talk shows.
Nah, take it all down. Take it all off. Every hair in my head, take it. You can't fuck up. Oh, no. You can't fuck it up. Because once you're done with it, I will take the rest of it off.
Oh, stop it.
You've had way too much to drink, little boy.
Okay.
Or is it a girl?
We don't know, do we? How can you tell?
Are you a gender? We don't know anything about your
We
species.
know nothing.
I don't know, but I shouldn't have drank all that beer. That's the only problem with this one is there's the stand-up ability is for shit.
No, it's just...
You just want. Why don't you just nurse it right now? Just let it suckle up. Just oh.
I do just want to hold it like a little baby.
He is a little baby, a little 50-year-old baby.
Yes. So adorable.
You
and
wanna
it
see-
coos now.
Oh, that was awesome when he started doing the big cooing. He opened his mouth. You see his little teeth and little tongue in there. I tell you, the other
Kinda
thing
laughing.
on the Disney Channel that I haven't seen yet, I think Hef said there's a new series for season 2. There's a season 2 of the behind the scenes that shows
Oh, okay, cool.
all the behind the scenes
Nice.
stuff. I've seen the first
Nice,
one,
nice,
which dealt
nice.
with the music and the puppeteering, but
Disney there's always something on Disney. Disney's just a great Disney knows how to make a movie. They
Mhm.
always have. So
they're kind of like the PBS of the movie world. They always
They're-
put together good content.
yeah, they have a thing that they have to follow. I remember learning that when we did the Disney tour thing. There's they have to hit every one of their little marks on all their things for it to get passed through or whatever. I remember that being part of their. And I think they still probably keep to that because
they have to, because if they can entertain adults our age, I mean, the Cars series was always good for adults because there was not adult themes, but they kept the adult attention.
yeah.
And the kids are just having a good time watching that.
Yeah.
Hey, cars are talking, that kind of crap.
Yep.
But no other movie makers have really done that.
No.
That, you know.
Like was it A Bug's Life? Was that a Disney one or Pixar? Even
Yeah.
Pixar is part of Disney though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But one of those. I know there was that one and another one that was very similar.
Ants, that had Sylvester
Okay.
Stallone.
Okay.
And it was, I thought, more adult oriented. I thought kids would have been bored during.
But A Bug's Life was adult oriented. If
Yes,
you got the what do you call that when they innuendos?
Yeah.
And oh my god, that was hilarious because it's like, how can a cartoon made for kids make me laugh like at adult
go,
jokes? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they did it in a way that it catered to both the little kids and to the adults. And It's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. God bless, didn't it? And then they went and got all my favorite sci-fi stuff together. If they can get the
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Trek stuff,
Oh yeah. Well, Star Trek's doing pretty good with what they've got because I like those
Oh, yeah.
series too.
yeah, that was Bad Robot
series.
and, for a couple of them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What was the guy's name that did Bad Robot? Oh fuck, I can't remember. But you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. But
Yeah.
yeah, they did good with those movies, I thought.
Yeah. That's all I got. I don't know how long we've. It's 8:21. I don't know when we started. Do you?
I don't. But if we can pull it all the way up until Austin City Limits. How good was last week's Austin City? Foo Fighters.
Oh yeah.
They did both shows in the hour. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
all
it went by really fast. But I like how Austin City's doing their timeline thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this was them
John
on stage at blah blah blah. This
Yeah.
is them 5 years later. This is them
Yeah.
10 years later. This is that. It was
On the
like,
same
oh my god,
stage.
you're
That was
seeing
awesome.
them
Yeah.
visually aging as they go through, and it's like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The Foo Fighters were on their. I think they were in 2010
They
was the
did.
first year.
Did they do
and then
3?
2014, I think.
Yeah, they
I
did
can't
like.
remember the
I
dates.
think they did 3. Did they do 3
I can't
other
remember.
concerts? And you just see them age, but the John
John Prine
one
was
was
awesome. It was like
awesome.
you watched him grow
Yeah.
up on Austin City.
Yeah.
That was a great hour. Oh, I
that
had
was incredible.
no idea who that guy was until I watched him go through his musical career
Yeah.
on Austin City
In
Limits.
1
God
hour,
bless him.
you saw from start to finish.
Oh,
It was amazing.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, they
To
need
Austin
they
City.
need to do that with a lot of their, and I think they're
It was
starting to do
clever.
that.
Well, I think that's the way they did their 2020 season.
Yes,
Is if we
yeah.
can't have audiences, we might as well show people
Yeah.
some.
Go back in the archives, pull out their.
Again, Austin City Limits, greatest
Kudos.
rock and roll show for
Wonder,
all types of music.
Did they cancel their festival thing?
I don't know.
For
I'm
this year?
sure.
I know they did last year's, but I don't know if they postponed it or if they're just waiting again till this year's comes up and
I don't know.
seeing if they're gonna have
the
it
whole
again this
question
year.
mark for this year. I mean, we were all set at the end of 2020. Hey, we got the vaccine coming. Everybody's going to be vaccinated. So we were like, all right, we're going to get back to normal. And then the second strain came out. Oh, we don't know how. Third strain, it seems like it's going to be worse. So I think we're headed down the same road for staying at home again.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so depressed.
Yep. See here, I'm playing with the label. It has nothing to do with.
Did you find out how much alcohol was in it?
No.
Did you find out what kind of cheese they used?
No.
Yeah, there's definitely a cheese in there. It's a gamey cheese.
I don't know enough about
Oh.
my cheeses. Gouda? Is it Gouda?
Little gamier than Gouda. Does have a
Brie?
oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Feta, I can't stand.
Like an old man slapping his gums.
There's a Harvadosh or whatever it's called.
I don't know. My cheese is good enough,
No, I don't either.
but
Mild cheddar. Sharp cheddar.
it's the one that smells like shit.
Oh, there's a bunch that smells like shit.
Oh, what is that called? It's
Parmesan.
no. There's one.
Romano.
It's a popular cheese that smells like shit that people use as a butt of a joke all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah, if you heard it, you'd be like, oh yeah, shit. Maybe it's shit cheese.
Have we had it?
Yeah, I tried it once. I couldn't eat it.
Oh, but we don't normally. It's
No,
not
I
something
love-
that we normally get. Okay.
I love a pungent cheese.
I'm not a. I don't like those kinds of cheeses.
But oh, God.
Asiago.
No, close. You know, Limburger.
Oh, Limburger.
Limburger.
Alrighty then.
This tastes better than Limburger. Have you ever had Limburger cheese?
We've had so many different kinds of cheeses from
Yeah.
going to the cheese factories and stuff that
Oh yeah, just 1, 2.
not us in particular, but like when the folks
Oh yeah,
get it.
when we go up to Heineman's, Heine's, yeah, just one.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, can you imagine going to Switzerland trying all those cheese wheels? Mm. The crunchier, the better. I love the hard cheeses, the ones that kind of crumble in your mouth and then turn to kind of a
I'm
cream.
more of a softer. I like my soft cheeses. Give me cream cheese any day.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I like my Parmesan. And
Oh yeah, that's always good.
now that Gouda today was good.
That was Greta.
Yeah,
The Gouda was Greta.
it was great.
That was on
And it was grated. On what did they put that on? Was that on the fries too?
It was on everything. I think it was.
I know it was on the
chicken
tenders,
the onion rings, and then they had the 3 sauces, and then they went splash with the Gouda, shredded Gouda.
But did they put it on the fries, the loaded fries that we had?
I didn't pay a lot of attention to the fries.
No, because the cheese on there was the creamy cheese, a creamy
like a cheddar.
cheese. Yeah,
It seemed like it looked like a cheddar.
it was more of a almost that taste that I was trying to get from the old macaroni and cheese Chef Boyardee style.
Oh yeah.
That kind of a cheesy, because it was almost a mixture of cheddar and Parmesan mixed kind of taste. It wasn't a pure cheddar, you know.
I just couldn't get past that smoke. There was too much smoke in there for me.
Yeah, I'm not a smoke person, but that was not bad. I
think you
enjoyed
like
it.
smoke more than I do.
I
mean,
enjoyed. I
and the
don't know.
cheese.
Yeah. I think because the cheese kind of tamed it down. You weren't eating the cheese, or you didn't get low enough to get the cheese from the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I hadn't had onion rings for so long. I was like, oh fuck yeah, give me some of that.
Those
That was
were good.
I hate to take it down to the childish level, but when I was a kid, I was the onion ring ketchup connoisseur. I love fucking onion rings. Anywhere, any restaurant, onion rings and ketchup. And I know, like, you're like, ketchup? Because
ketchup is good.
They had a good sauce. Well, when we went up to the covered bridge, they had the onion ring tree, and they had their own sauce. I don't know what was in that sauce, but that was outstanding sauce. But even halfway through, I'm like, I still need my ketchup. Sorry.
How about the Damon's onion loaf with their sauce? That's
yes.
a
Keep
miss.
talking.
Yeah, Damon's onion loaf.
Yes. Why
Bring
won't-
it back. Bring it
Oh,
back.
I love
it
that
back.
restaurant, Damon's. I've forgotten that place. Thank you for
Now,
bringing that.
Brown Derby.
No, I'm not done with Damon's.
Okay, I'm just saying. Now, have they brought Brown Derby back here?
They have threatened to do that 2 times in my lifetime.
Okay,
and I've not
because-
driven by one yet.
Well, Kelly has said that they brought it back, or Cleveland's got it again.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Because they just ate at the Brown Derby, and I'm like, the Brown Derby? I'm like, is that back? And she's like, well, it must be, because we just ate there.
Now, when you worked at Graceland, and across the street from Graceland, there was that.
Wasn't that the Brown Derby?
That's what I was going to ask you.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, before I got there, was that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that was a good place.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I want that back.
It could never be the same again.
Oh, I
How
know.
could it?
I know,
mean,
but-
there's no way. I mean, I would love for it to be, but that place just had moxie.
Mm-hmm.
It had the little
And the
booths.
food was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what was it? I used to get there all the time, and it was so good.
One of the coworkers there used to get hot wings there all the time,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, hot wings! Why would you put hot sauce on a wing?" Because before I discovered hot wings, I was all about the KFC. The crunchier, the better. I mean,
yeah.
in my 20s, it was like fucking fried chicken
Yeah.
all day, fucking long.
No.
Oh, and then the hot wings came. I
How could you not have chicken without breading?
I couldn't fathom it. You know, all of a sudden, and then once I finally got to discover, I was like, I'm hot wings everywhere. But that place, I would have loved to
Ham.
try their hot
the
wings.
ham and cheese.
Oh,
It was that ham and cheese that they had, and it seems so simple, but oh my God, it was the dip, that auger stuff. Oh my God, it was so good. And then they had the roast beef one too. That was so
yeah.
The two. It was a toss up between the ham and the
bread
cheese.
was on that?
Oh, it was a thick it was so good. I think it was Asiago.
The bread?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like an artist. Oh, they had the rye. You
rye.
liked rye. The rye.
Yes.
That was what, a
Fuck.
Reuben? A Reuben, I
It
think.
was their ham and cheese with the rye bread on there, and then that dip and
See, that's the ham and cheese I got was like almost like a grilled cheese. It
Same
had
with-
some kind of
yeah.
grilled cheese. It wasn't rye because I'm not a big rye fan.
No, I got it with the
Oh,
rye.
okay. So we were able to choose what bread we wanted,
Evidently,
obviously.
because you remembered.
Yes.
But yeah, I think even regular bread I'd have been all about it because they toasted it.
Yes.
It was
like
good.
a grilled cheese, but yet the meat wasn't hot. So it was like they grilled the bread separately than the whatever you call it. Oh.
I can taste it. I can see it. I could taste it. And it was a generous portion. It wasn't like a little
Right.
sandwich. It was like a
Yeah, and then their dipping sauce was the end all because
and they cut it.
They had a honey
diagonally
mustard,
So you could get a dip in
because
it.
you had a honey mustard that came with the one if you wanted the honey mustard, and then the roast beef one had that auger sauce or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I tried yours once. Oh, that was good. I was all about the ham and
Yep.
oh, take me back. What is that place now?
Why do we keep talking about food? Because the other good one that they need to bring back, and I don't know if they still have the downtown one, is the Schmitz pretzel nuggets.
Well, we've been eating oatmeal and beets and
Yep.
tuna, and then we go to the Brew Brothers and
All
we ordered
fried.
everything fried. I'm like, I hope my stomach can handle that.
And I ate a lot.
I'm here.
Yep.
Oh, there was no judgment. We dressed up. You look fine today.
Thanks, baby.
You look very fine.
It's been a long time since I dressed up. It
You
was
look
like
so cute, gorgeous even.
Why, thank you. You look pretty good yourself, baby.
I wore this. I was like, you came down the stairs, and I'm like, oh, man,
She's sweet.
I gotta change a shirt.
Yeah, I had to move a lot of t-shirts and sweats to get to the clothes I
The
haven't
stuff you
worn in a
forgot you
while.
had.
Yeah. Because, when you get to wear t-shirts and jeans to work.
Oh, I know. I remember, God, it was in our 30s. There was something about, if you're a guy and you're married, you can't let your wife see you in sweats for a lot of time. And I'm like, now I'm just always in sweats.
Me too.
You wake up, I'm down in the same sweatpants. I only have one pair of sweatpants, and they're on all the fucking time now. I mean, I feel like, she's got to be just tired of this shit.
Oh, God, no.
So I put on jeans today. I mixed it up.
Yeah,
I
she
wore
did.
it. And the new ones, not the ones with the holes in
Nice.
it.
You did look very sharp.
That's all I could put out there.
I even went with boots on.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, you were
Why?
dressed
Because my
well.
feet usually can't fit in them. They're usually swollen.
It was fun to pretend to be normal again for
Yes, it
small-
was.
And we had to demand to get that up on that mezzanine part,
Table,
not the
yeah, you did
general
good there.
population.
Yeah,
Well, I know what I
did
want
good
now,
there.
and I was like, I'm not
Yep.
taking. We're gonna sit there,
Yep.
make sure the waitress knows.
And she did. She was so good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love waitresses like that. It's like, yes, you're getting a 35% tip there,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
not more.
When I saw her bring the first Diet Coke
Oh,
refill without having to ask, then I knew she was the one for
Yep.
Lori.
Yep. You girl, you've got a good tip coming your way, girl.
You'd have gotten a hug if there
Yep.
was no COVID.
Yep.
Yeah.
Twice. She did that twice. And the last time, the second one that she brought was with the check. You know what I mean? So at that point, it was most waitresses would be like, "Oh, they're done."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But no, she brought it. I was like, "Yeah, you're good."
Yeah. Or she was getting ready to go on break.
Yeah.
I think they're just one app shy of being a great restaurant. I love the size. I love their beers. I mean, I enjoyed every one of those that came on the thing.
Oh God, that was cool. And that was only $6 for that.
I know. I don't remember a dish being bad.
Oh, everything that comes out of there
Ever.
looks amazing.
Yeah, and now that COVID's here and they're spacing us out, I love that because I hate people. Sorry, I do. Y'all get in my way.
Well, even the stuff they bring to the other tables, it was like, oh my God. 'Cause
Yes.
Did you see the sandwich and the stuff that they had?
Last time we were there, you pointed out some stuff. And I was like, I can't look at that because I didn't order
Well,
it.
the people that were behind us today and they brought their food, it was like, I wish I would have ordered that.
What is that?
Yeah.
What did you order?
Did they have soups? Because I think the lady got a soup that looked really good.
I think so.
Okay.
I'll be honest. When we decided that we were doing appetizers, I didn't really. I kind of did a quick scroll because it's all on my phone now, and I can't read it.
Everything's
You didn't have your
phone one.
magnifying glass.
Oh my God! I wore my
was like,
contacts
I'm
so I
gonna
couldn't see shit.
Stick with what I know here. There's the chicken.
It's
and
like, yeah,
there's
you're
the
gonna.
fries.
Steve, can you read this to me?
Maybe. Well, my phone's still small. It's not one of the new large half of an iPad.
It wouldn't have mattered for me because I couldn't see crap. So
Somewhere there's a millennial going, why don't you just expand?
yeah,
Because then I can't read.
because you can't because
right.
you touch a button and it's
Because I shouldn't have to.
because it emails somebody when you try to expand it.
And if I hit the input button, 6 hours.
Oh, gloves, mittens.
Not to jump subjects, but how about that Bernie meme going around where he's sitting in the chair? With
I
the
love
mitten?
it. I
And they're
love
putting it
it.
on everything.
I
Fucking
know.
Jerry Springer.
I know.
So tell me about, and they pan over to the girl. It's like, well, we got a little drunk, Jerry, and then they pan back, and there's fucking Bernie on the stage sitting next to the girl. Like, this is never going to end, and I'm way okay with that.
This oven mitts.
Yeah.
So the lady that did it is actually in New Hampshire. I was clear on the other side of the. I thought she was from Washington, but it's New Hampshire.
Fucking hilarious stuff.
I know. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to.
Leave me here by myself. I'm just gonna sit here and stare into things. Or you think we're done?
I think we've been on at least an hour.
Okay. I feel like I got a lot more bullshit.
Do you?
Well, I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but I got a pee too.
Yeah, and
So let's wrap it up then.
let's
is what
do
you're
that.
saying. Okay.